chapter 18. Then Bildad answered and said, How long will it be until you set an end to these words? Understand, and afterwards we will speak. Why are we counted as cattle, or seem stupid in your sight? He tears himself in his anger, and shall the earth be forsaken for you? And shall the rock be moved out of its place? Yes, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. The light shall be dark in his tent, and his candle shall be put out with him. The steps of his strength shall be hampered, and his own plan shall be thrown down. For he is thrown into a net by his own feet, and he walks upon a net. The trap shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall hold sway against him. The rope is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall pursue him close to his heels. His strength shall be hunger-bitten, and trouble shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His hope shall be rooted out of his tent, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. It shall dwell in his tent, because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his home. His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above his branch shall be cut off. His memory shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street. It shall be driven from light to darkness, and chased out of the world. He shall have neither son nor kinsman amongst his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings. Those of the west have been amazed at his day, as those from the east have been made afraid. Surely such are the dwellings of the wicked, and this is the place of him who does not know God. The 19th chapter of the book of Job. And Job answered and said, How long will you grieve my soul, and break me in pieces with words? These 10 times you have blamed me. You are not ashamed that you make yourselves strange to me. And if indeed I have been guilty, my error remains with myself. If indeed ye will magnify yourselves against me, and plead against me and my misery, know now that God has overthrown me, and has closed his net about me. Behold, I cry out, violence, but I am not heard. I cry aloud, but there is no justice. He has fenced up my ways so that I cannot pass, and he has set darkness in my path. He has stripped me of all my glory. He has taken the crown from my head, and has destroyed me on every side, and I am gone. And he has uprooted my hope like a tree. He has also kindled his wrath against me, and unto himself he counts me as one of his enemies. His troops come together and raise up their ways against me, and camp around my tent. He has put my brothers far from me, and my friends have only truly turned away from me. My people have fallen away, and my familiar friends have forgotten me. Those who dwell in my house and my maids count me as a stranger. I am a foreigner in their sight. I called my servant, and he gave me no answer. I must beg him with my mouth. My breath is hated by my wife, and I must beg to the children of my mother's womb. Even young children despise me. I arose, and they spoke against me, and all my close friends turned away from me, and those whom I loved have turned against me. My bone clings to my skin and to my flesh, and I have escaped with the skin of my teeth. Have pity upon me, O my friends, for the hand of God has touched me. Why do you, like God, persecute me? And why are you not satisfied with my flesh? O that my words were now written, O that they were printed in a book, that they might be engraved with an iron and lead pen, and cut in the rock forever. For I know that my Redeemer lives, and that he shall stand at the last day upon the earth. And though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh I shall see God, whom I shall see for myself, and my eyes shall behold, and not another's. My heart is exhausted within me, but you ought to say, why do you persecute him, since the root of the matter is found in me? Be afraid of the sword, for wrath brings the punishment of the sword, so that you may know that there is a judgment. Chapter 20. Then Zophar answered him and said, Therefore my thoughts cause me to answer, and for this I make haste. I have heard the rebuke meant to shame me, and the spirit of my understanding causes me to answer. Do you know this from days of old, since a man was placed upon earth, that the singing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the ungodly is only for a moment? Though his honor mounts up to the heavens, and his head reaches into the clouds, yet he shall perish forever, like his own dung. They who have seen him shall say, Where is he now? He shall fly away like a dream, and shall not be found. Yes, he shall be chased away like a vision of the night. The eye that has seen him shall see him no more, neither shall his place see him any more. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of his youth, which shall lie down with him into the dust. Though wickedness is sweet in his mouth, and though he hides it under his tongue, though he spares it and does not forsake it, but keeps it still within his mouth, yet his food in his bowels is turned, it is the gall of asps within him. He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. God shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of asps. The viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, or the flowings of the brooks of honey and butter. He shall give back that which is labored for, and shall not swallow it down. According to the wealth which he has gotten, he shall not rejoice. For he has pressed down and forsaken the poor. He has violently taken away a house which he did not build. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save any of that which he has desired. None of his food shall be left. Therefore no man shall look for his goods. In the fullness of his plenty he shall be in trouble. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike through him. It is drawn and comes out of the body, yea, the glittering sword comes out of his gall, and terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hidden in his secret places. A fire not blown shall burn him. It shall go ill with him who is left in his tent. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him, and the increase of his house shall depart, and shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man from God, and the inheritance given to him by God.